So recently, there's been one certain Roblox brainrot YouTuber who's been receiving a lot of hate and being exposed for a slew of disgusting actions. And that YouTuber is none other than Avocado Plays, with over 5 million subscribers and someone who pulls tens of millions of views per month. And today we will cover Avocado Plays' long history of promoting gambling to little children, making inappropriate based content for kids, as well as just making absolutely horrible content. And here is a clip just so you know how bad it actually is.
Today we are playing Don't Pee Yourself at School. But wait! I really need to go for a poo.
That's why you are called Poo Lena. Wait, I really need a poo too.
Hurry up then! We must escape the evil teacher.
I am coming, sister. Wait for me.
So if you guys agree that Avocado Plays' content is absolutely terrible, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So Avocado Plays' entire history on YouTube started with her having consistently made short-form content regarding Adopt Me skits. And what I've noticed that many people don't seem to bring up was that in these videos, which were only made 2 years ago, Avocado Plays was seen consistently promoting a gambling website called Bloxflip to her audience of predominantly children who were viewing this content. And Bloxflip, for those of you who are unaware, is a third-party gambling website that encourages users to bet Robux or virtual items on games of chance, and users are able to potentially cash out on the Robux and items shortly after. Now, in the replies to her comment promoting the website where she says, "Free Robux here," you can quite literally see that minors are admitting their age in the replies, with one specific person stating that they were 12 years old, while other people stated that they didn't wish to gamble or called her out for scamming. And keep in mind, she shilled for this gambling website in numerous videos. Here are a few clips.
Like and subscribe if you also got scammed. Comment what you lost.
But then I found out about Bloxflip. They have raffles and promo codes for free Robux. Click join for free to enter the reign and earn free Robux.
I don't hang out with poor people now by loser.
She's changed so much after becoming rich. I wonder where this money is coming from.
So not only was she promoting gambling to children under the false and misleading pretense that they would get free Robux, but she is also seen potentially committing a crime. You see, Avocado Plays is very open about being from the United Kingdom. It's on her channel page. And in her Adopt Me videos from 2 years ago, you can hear that she has a British accent while also evidently promoting the Bloxflip website. And it is pretty clear to decipher the fact that she was an adult, or at least old enough, to understand the consequences behind her actions, and yet she still did it nonetheless. Here's a clip.
Who committed the... You have 3 seconds to comment down below and how you knew. 3, 2, 1, time's up. It was Billy. We never ever mentioned where the body was actually found. So how would he know?
And under the UK Gambling Act of 2005, it is illegal to promote gambling to children even if it involves virtual currency like Robux. It is illegal to promote gambling to children and illegal to advertise gambling to minors in an appeasing manner, both in which Avocado Plays was seen doing, and this is even listed on the actual UK government website. You can check it out yourself. She was essentially slamming these gambling links in videos with thousands upon thousands of views, and was actively taking advantage of her impressionable and young viewers for a quick buck. And she managed to get away with it with barely anyone criticizing her for it until now. If you take a look at Bloxflip now as well, you can clearly see that the site has actually been closed down, citing that the legal team representing Roblox has begun to apply pressure, having forced them to stop operations. So clearly this website was not being run on a strong legal basis to begin with. And if you think that Avocado Plays' content changed since 2 years ago, you'd be correct, it did. No longer is she promoting gambling to little children, but she is now instead pushing forward suggestive content to our audience of evidently young children on a consistent basis. For some reason, and I have no idea why, Avocado Plays has an addiction to posting Roblox videos regarding and matter, like poop. At first you could argue that it's just dumb kid humor, but when you really start to look at it, it is evidently suggestive content that kids are going to be interested by. So by definition, she is creating gross based content to entice little kids to click on her videos and watch her content. It's weird, it should be disavowed, and I believe I'm in my full right to call it out because she's an adult creating this content. And the idea that the content of her videos makes up for how gross her thumbnails are is factually untrue as well. Her content has only seemed to get worse and worse and worse throughout the years, and I think all I need to do is just play a short clip of one of her many wondrous videos so you can truly get a picture of what it's like.
The teacher is Gaius. What a creep!
I'm still pretty traumatized from her crusty, dusty old woman hand. I think we're all traumatized from hearing that too. Anyway, it got to the last kid in my class, and my teacher put her hand, and when she pulled her arm out, the kid was crying. So was the teacher.
This school has to be in Ohio or something.
Ah yes, a school story about young students by their teacher is some heckin' crazy story from Ohio. I mean, just look at how soulless this content is. Practically, it's just two crying PNGs of their characters on the left and right side, with AI voices being slammed in, and bam, it gets instantly 3 million views. It's completely unoriginal and bland content that is somehow rewarded by the YouTube algorithm. How on earth is a Roblox story about being at school in the most grotesque way too somehow funny? How is this content meant to make children laugh, and how is it allowed to just be on YouTube? Avocado Plays, why are you creating content regarding this? And it's also very evident that you made the short video up yourself too. It's extremely weird and grotesque humor, and someone should perhaps look into your search history if you think that this is feasible content to be making towards children. But anyway, that is essentially just the tip of the iceberg in regards to Avocado Plays. And I'm sure a lot more could possibly be uncovered later on down the line, and I'm sure a lot of her glazers will come running to her defense in the comments section, claiming that this is all somehow fake, despite video proof literally being shown, or them claiming that the past is in the past and that she should just be forgiven, despite her being an adult during all the instances brought up in this video, and the fact that she continues to create this gross content to regardless without even apologizing. But anyway, for clarification as this video ends, this video is not intended for hate harassment or cyberbullying whatsoever. This video is instead intended for educational and informative purposes only, going over the entire situation as a whole in a documentary style context. I'd also like to clarify that this video is intended for more mature audiences as well, as more mature themes are actively being discussed, so viewer discretion is of course advised. All necessary content has been sufficiently blurred, and this video complies with all of YouTube's community guidelines, including the YouTube Child Safety Guidelines. And with that all being said, thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and comment your opinions down below about this situation, and join my Discord server to contact me if you wish. Updates will also be posted there. My Discord is discord.gg/Paolo. And with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.